Hello YouTube. This will be a late or mid-fall tour of the backyard. Starting on the southwest end. Over here is a little white currant bush. It's my favorite currant. It tastes like a mixture of sugar and Sprite when it's ripe. It's really good. Over here we've got a sleeping red currant. It's going dormant. These are all underneath the canopy of spruce and a pear. So they like to grow in the shade. There's some moss. Over here, here's a whole view of the garden. It's about 1/5 of an acre, the whole yard. Yeah, over here is a sleeping crabapple. Right here's a Carolinian allspice, I believe the name is. Here's a serviceberry tree. Down in the understory, I planted ferns and lemon balm, scratch and sniff. This is a rue plant, said to cause abortions if you eat too much of it, and you're a female. This is a elderberry. It's gonna be coppiced this year. Over here is a redbud. Redbud growing with vetch and clover and dandelion. And more elderberry in here. Redbud. Over here is a sour dwarf cherry. Oh, yeah. Today, the date is about August 20, or October 23rd rather. There's a zucchini still. They're still growing. Over there is horseradish. This is where the garlic was growing, so there's nothing growing right now besides the horseradish. Over here we've got, I have planted hascaps, but they're asleep. Over here is the Jerusalem artichoke. See the dried up flower. Over here is some aronia berry, related to blueberry. You can actually grow outside of acidic soil though. Over here is a hardy Musa basjoo. See, it's starting to drop its leaves a bit. Behind it is a stunted pawpaw. And here's a raspberry patch. Red raspberries. This little thing here with the dangerous thorns is a quince. Ginkgo. Silver maple. Strawberries. Oh look, all these mushrooms. It's been raining lately. Oh, there's a strawberry. Let's see if it's any good. Not right. Strawberries again. Over here's some sage. Callaloo right there. The one in the foreground. In the raised bed there. Here's some tobacco. I found out this is the tree of heaven right here. I'm gonna have to cut it down or it'll take over the whole garden. I'm not completely accepting on every weed. There's always exceptions to rules in gardening. For me, I usually keep weeds, but not tree of heaven. Here's a hardy pecan growing with a larch, mulberry tree, redwood. I got too much mint over here. Look at all this mint. Chocolate mint. All the way over. Oh, I still got some bee balm growing. This is stuff to make Earl Grey tea with. Yeah, this area's been abandoned for the rest of the year because the garlic's finished. Got some comfrey, Japanese maple, another horseradish. Over here is a fallowed raised bed to make the soil a bit higher. We didn't have enough soil, so let the weeds rot down into soil. Inside this bed, though, I've planted some borage. Nice borage, still alive. We haven't had a frost yet. It's October 23rd. Last year we had a frost on the 13th. There's a sleeping hazelnut. This is another dwarf cherry. In this area is a larch. Drew some artichokes. Elderberry. Red elderberry. Sorry, black elderberry. Red leaves. Ugh. Jeez. There's freaking bugs out. It's supposed to be cold. Over there, that little tree by the fence is a redwood. Got another cherry still in leaf over here. You can only really see the flowers of the mustard there. Over here is kale plant. Kale with plantain, strawberries, nettles, lovage, and valerian root. Over here we got valerian there, plantain, sage, dino kale, pineapple sage. More kale back there. Pineapple sage is pretty big. See the comfrey here? Haven't cut it down. This raised bed's finished for the year. It's got some nettles though. Still eat those. A lot of pawpaws. Pawpaw there, pawpaw there. Tobacco next to the pawpaw tree here. Down in between is catnip, and comfrey, dock and plantain and grass, and a bunch of, what is that? Well, it's a bittersweet something. It's related to tomatoes and potatoes. It's an annoying weed that doesn't go away, even if you pull it. Over here is a hardy Chicago, Illinois, or whatever. No, what is it? The hardy Chicago mulberry. And then a columnar apple. Here's another dwarf cherry. That's another native pecan, or hardy pecan rather. And next to it is a sugar maple. And then here is a pawpaw. And another pawpaw. Big redwood. Over here are some pots that are going to seed. Vegetables. Here's some celery. Kale. Thyme. Peppers are still alive. Kale. Lovage over there. Got some lettuce growing still. Green, purple, radish, arugula, kale, arugula, some sort of endive. This is a new burying. Oh, this is where we buried all the old pots. all the old soil. Got some oregano. So got some lemon, verbena, and rosemary. Oregano, shiso, eggplant, more lettuce, dino kale, lovage. More kale, dormant fig tree, goji berries, peppers still alive. And finale for this episode will be, or video rather, it's the pitcher plants. This is Sarracenia purpurea, subspecies purpurea. It's growing very well. It's always interesting to see what's inside. See that carcass down there? Huh. Pretty gross. Also cool though. Moss growing. I gotta take out all the leaves so there's no nutrient buildup. Like this stuff. All these leaves here. Just gotta take them out before they start rotting. Gotta get more plants into this pocket. It's looking a bit barren. Alright, thanks for watching. Tune in next time.